Hi, my name is Alex, and I'm here to talk to you about staying active using body weight and everyday household items. Before we get started, let me talk to you about the importance of stretching. Before you start any intensive workouts, make sure your muscles are ready, loosened up, and primed for action. All right, so I'll walk you through several things. We'll do some high knees, some rear kicks, some stretch ups, and also some pass throughs using everyday items and my body weight. Let's get started. First and foremost, what we're going to do is we're going to get our hands and we're going to place them as such, and we're going to touch our knees to our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one set. So I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see what I'm doing. Actually, what I'm doing is I'm pulling my belly button into my spine and I'm engaging my core. It makes me force my hips forward and it allows my hips to flex. So I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the second set. We're almost warmed up and ready to go on to the next one. But if we need to modify, what we could do is actually lower to our waist level instead of chest level. And we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, it's important that while we're doing these, we're also breathing, okay? In, out, in, out, just as such. We're going to move to the next exercise. The next exercise, let me empty my pockets. The next exercise is actually called butt kicks. What we're doing here, standing tall, belly button in, and we're actually going to put our heel to our rear end as such. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what we're doing is we're loosening up our legs, we're engaging our core, and we're still breathing. If we can't go all the way up, what we could do is just lift our heels slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If we need assistance to balance and we don't have a partner, we can grab a chair, and on the chair we can firmly hold on and we can do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that. That way we stay balanced. If we had a partner, the partner could stand in front of us. We can hold on to our partner's hands. Or if we needed to use a wall or a railing of some sort to stay balanced. Balance is very important. We don't want to hurt ourselves. The next thing we're going to do are stretch ups. So from here, we're going to stand tall, still engage our core, and we're going to put our thumbs down towards our thighs, and then we're just going to move up and just stretch up. 1. And right back down. We're loosening up our shoulders. Stretch up. 2. We're still breathing. Stretch up. 3. We're going to do 2 more. Stretch up. 4. And I breathe. Last one in this set. Stretch up. 5. Just as such. We also have a modification here. If we need to stay seated, we can do it from the seated position. Our feet are firmly pressed to the ground. Our heels are pressed to the ground. Our core is engaged. And we start with our thumbs to our side and we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just like that. So now we've already engaged our core, we've loosened up our shoulders, we've loosened up our legs. We're ready to get started. Our heart rate is slightly up, but not too much, right? We just want to get the blood pumping right before we get into this workout. So what I want to do is talk to you about the importance of hydration. Make sure you have water while you work out. It's important to take breaks when you feel you need to. Don't just push through every workout. Take a break, breathe, get some water, and stay hydrated. Okay, I'm gonna actually take time to do that right now. And then I'm gonna place this away from us so that way I don't trip on it. Safety is key. Okay, so I do want to show you some of the objects I'm going to use during this workout. So I don't have any weights with me here today, but what I do have is soda can, soup cans, and my backpack. So these are all items that I can use while doing workouts, and if I don't have access to my gym, we can still get a nice, good workout. We can stay active without having to travel during this pandemic. Okay, let's get started. What we're gonna do is we're going to do some air squats. So when we do our air squats, we wanna make sure that our feet are shoulder width apart, our heels are firmly planted, our toes are slightly turned out if we can. And from here, we are going to make sure that our chest stays up, our chin stays back, and our bottom comes down. We can keep our arms up forward like this, and then we can just come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just like that, we've done our first set. Now, as anything else, there's always modifications. So we'll take about a 30-second break, allow ourselves to catch our breath, also allow our muscles to kind of recoup from that first set. We'll get our chair in place. And what we can do is we'll do the first 5 of this set modified with me holding onto the chair. Remember, like I said before, balance is key. So we want to always stay balanced. Same form, tummy tucked in, chin back. This time I'm going to place my hands firmly on the chair. It has to be stable, so make sure you have a stable chair. And here we go down. 1. And I'll move this slightly forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can also modify by doing seated squats. We can come here, we can sit down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. That's 2 sets of that one exercise. If you're feeling pretty good, you can add some weight to it. Now in my backpack, I have a book and a change of clothes for after this workout. So it's not too heavy, probably about 7 pounds maybe. And we can do the same exact movement. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, make sure you're breathing. 8, 9, last one. 10, good job. So as you can see, the sweat is starting to come. And even on this workout, we're staying active. We're getting our blood pumping. We're breathing. Let me take this off. Because we're working out, we are going to sweat. So it's always nice to have a small towel handy. And this towel can actually be used for dual purposes. Wipe our sweat. It could be used as a mat for the ground or to do pass-throughs. So a pass-through is very simple. What we're going to do with the pass-through is we're going to get a towel. We're going to hold the towel and stretch up as far as we can, just like that. We're trying to engage our shoulders. It's 1. It's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. We're going to do 2 more sets of that. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to get our shoulder mobility going, so that way later on when we're doing push-ups or doing any other kind of shoulder mobility movements, we're nice and warmed up, okay? I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Towel, arms straight. My core is engaged, meaning my belly button is pulled back to my spine. I'm looking forward. My chin is pulled back, making my ears go over my shoulders to give me proper posture. And it looks like such. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We have 1 more set, and on this set what we're going to do is we're actually going to modify it. Because of the fact that not everybody has good shoulder mobility. Me personally, I don't go as far back as I should go, and that's okay. We can always modify. So what we're going to do to modify this is we're going to do 1 arm at a time. We are going to start no towel. We're going to get our arms out here. Same exact posture. Belly button in, chin back. 1 arm at a time. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And just like that, we've allowed ourselves the ability to modify the movement. We can do that movement from a standing position or a seated position. We are just trying to engage every part of our body during this workout to stay active. Okay? Modify if you have to, and make sure that you're listening to your body. Your body will tell you if it's capable of doing these things or not. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go into some push-ups. There's a couple of different ways we're going to do push-ups. You can do push-ups traditionally, but we are personally going to do push-ups either on a wall or a countertop. So if we do it on a countertop, make sure that 1, the counter is clear. And I'm sorry, I hope you guys can see. So I'm gonna turn this slightly this way. Sorry about the camera movement. And I'm hoping that you capture this. We wanna place our feet firm on the ground. And what we wanna do is go down and back up. 1, down and back up. 2, down and back up. 3, down, and back up. 4, down, and back up. 5. We're gonna do 3 sets of 5, okay? And the whole time, what we're concentrating on is our posture, right? That's the theme for today. The theme is pull your belly button into your spine, right? What that does is that makes us get proper posture. And we wanna keep our neck back. So when we're doing this, it's a full plank and we're staying as straight as possible and we're engaging all of our muscles. You guys ready for set number 2? Here we go. Same thing, firmly place your feet on the ground. You are looking forward. And here we go. Down and up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5. So, as everything else, there are modifications to this. We can do it on the floor. We can do it standing. The higher up you go, the easier it is. So if we come here, it's going to be slightly easier than lower. So for our last set, we're actually going to do it higher up. Okay, so make sure that our feet are firmly planted. That's important. Balance is important. We don't want to hurt ourselves doing these workouts. And we go down and up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5. And our push-ups are done. Just like that, we stayed safe, but we still get our heart rate pumping. I don't know about you guys, but I think I need a little bit more water. So let's take a 30-second break. Grab your water, get your towel off if you need to, and I'll wait for you. If we're going too fast, make sure you push the pause button so that way we can go at your pace. This gives me time to readjust my camera, and so we can get into the next movement. And I'm back. Okay, so now we've done high knees, we've done butt kicks, we've done stretch ups, we've done shoulder mobility, we've done some air squats, we've done some push-ups. Now let's talk about engaging our core and isolating our core. So what we're going to do for this movement is we are going to get our chair. We are going to plant our feet firmly on the ground. We are going to clasp our hands, just like such. Still the same with our core. We're going to pull our belly button into our spine, get our neck back and our chin tucked in, and all we're going to do is slightly sit back and turn from here to here. This is called a Russian twist. Okay, here's what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just like that, we've done our first set. Good job. You should be proud of yourself. We're going to take about a 20-second break, and then we're going to add some complexity to it in the form of weight. As you see here, this is something that you can find in your pantry. This is 27 ounces. So it's not a lot of weight, but it will do the trick. So, same as before, clasp our hands. This time we're securely holding the can of soup. Feet firmly planted, belly button tucked in, chin back, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. That's 2 sets. We're almost done with this exercise. And we need to make sure that we put this out of the way so we don't trip on it. Now, for those of you that like the modifications and want to add a little bit more complexity to it, you can do so by lifting your legs slightly back, same exact movement. Okay, it looks like this. Legs lifted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just like that, we finished Russian twist. Good job. You should be super proud of yourself. Now, before I get started, I gotta reset. I wanna make sure that I keep my area clutter-free because I don't wanna hurt myself. It's super important that when we're doing these movements, we keep our area clear and visible. We wanna make sure that there's nothing that we can trip on or fall on because we don't wanna hurt ourselves. The point of this is to stay active, stay healthy, and get stronger, maybe flexible, and stay safe. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to bicep curls. So, bicep curls, no weights, no problem. If you have 2 soda cans that are 12 ounces each, we can use these. And the curls are very simple movement. What we're going to do, and I'll face this way so that way you guys can see. Yeah, this way's fine. Same exact posture, belly button tucked in, chin back, arms down to our side with palms facing forward, and we're just going to slowly come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Good job. Move these off to the side. We'll take about a 10-15 second break. And like we mentioned earlier, if that's not heavy enough, we do have other things at our disposal. For example, our backpack that we used for air squats earlier. We can get our backpack, grab onto the loops firmly. Same exact posture, belly button tucked in, chin back, feet firmly planted. We want to make sure we're stable. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Good job. As mentioned earlier, there's modifications for all of these, so we can even do these in a seated position. Important thing to remember about being in a seated position is that you may have to be towards the front of the chair so that way you can get your feet firmly planted onto the ground. That is key. This will keep you stable. Okay, so if we're going to do it this way with our backpack or our cans, either way, and actually what I'll do is I'll do 5 with the backpack, 5 with the cans. I'll start with the cans first. So what we're going to want to do, palms facing out, I'm firmly planted, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, half of that's done. I'm going to move these out of the way, and I'll show you what it looks like with the backpack. Feet still firmly planted, belly button still tucked in. Now, what I'm going to have to do with the backpack is I'm actually going to have to spread my stance to allow the backpack to go down the center. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just like that, we've completed our curls. We are halfway, more than halfway actually through. So I gotta clear my area again. That's always important. I'm going to take about a 20-second break to clear my area. If you have to hit pause, please do so. It's important that you're drinking water as you go through this. It's also important that if for some reason your body needs the rest, you push pause. I'll be here waiting for you, and then just push play when you're ready again. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to work on our shoulders. Okay, so we're going to do all these from the seated position. We are going to do what we call shoulder presses. We're at the front of our chair. This allows our heels to be firmly planted on the ground. Our belly button is tucked in, our chin is back. We have our soda cans, if you will, palms facing forward, and we're going to go up with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And just like anything else, there is a modification for this. If you need to add weight, you can. Just listen to your body. If you do have dumbbells, don't try to push up on as hard as you can. Okay, start small and work your way up. I personally don't have dumbbells with me, but I do have a heavier soup can. So now if you only have one item that's heavier, what we can do is alternate. So it's the same motion, but this time what you'll notice is that my hand here is going to be on my chair firmly, so that way it keeps my core stable. I'm not tilted over to the side. It's super important for you to keep your posture nice and straight. I come here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Are you feeling that? I am. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good job. We do have one more round, and for that round what we're going to do is we're going to use the backpack again, because some people may prefer that. But on the backpack, what we're going to do is we need to make sure that our backpack is secure. We don't want anything hitting us in the face, so we're going to tie off all loose ends. And what we're going to do is we are going to lift the backpack overhead as such. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Good job. We have a couple more exercises and then we'll talk about some stretching afterwards. That way we can get our body loose after we've just punished it a little bit, okay? So the last exercise is what we call shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs are super simple. They're exactly what they sound like. And we're gonna do this from a seated position as well. So from the shoulder shrugs, what we're doing is same exact posture, hands next to our sides, and all we're doing is rolling our shoulders up to our ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, just like everything else, there is modification for this. If you want to add some complexity and some weight to it, we do have our trusty soda cans. Same movement. We want to be at the front of our chair so that way our heels can be firmly planted on the ground. Remember, stability and balance are super important. We want our palms facing towards us. We want our posture the same. Belly button in, neck back, and here we go with a little bit of weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just like that, round 2, done. We have one more round. And what we're gonna do on that last round, actually, let's put these up so we don't trip on them, is we are going to get our backpack. Feet shoulder width apart, belly button tucked in, chin back, and all we're doing is pulling our shoulders up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that looks weird, doesn't it? 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good job. Come to the end of our actual workout. Now we're going to actually loosen our body up. It's super important that after you work out, you give a cool down. All right, that cool down, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do some stretching, so that way our muscles don't tighten up on us, okay? So we're gonna take about 30 seconds. What I encourage for you to do is grab some water, towel off if you need to, hit the pause button, catch your breath, and I'll be waiting. Okay, here we are. So, first things we're going to do, feet shoulder width apart. Hands out, palms down, and we're gonna go forward in big arm circles. Okay, we're loosening up our shoulders, and we're gonna count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Same exact motion. Now we're gonna go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. So my feet are firmly planted and the heels are down. Guess what? My posture is exactly the same. My belly button is pulled inwards, forcing my hips to come forward a little bit. My chin is slightly back, just like this. And same thing, we're gonna do 10, 5 forward, or 5, yep, 5 forward, 5 backwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. One more set. And shoulders will be good. We're gonna switch it up after we do shoulders. Now this last set, we're gonna change it up slightly. Palms will be facing up, like this. Same exact posture, belly button tucked in, chin back, and here we go. We're going forward first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Shoulders are done. Now we got to loosen up our legs a little bit. And how we're going to do that is very simple. We're going to find something that we can grab onto. And we're going to do leg kicks, forward and backward, slow and steady, because we need to stay balanced and we need to stay safe. And so what it's going to look like is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And then we need to do the other leg. Balance is the key. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We got 2 more rounds. And we reset every time, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. What you'll notice is your muscles start loosening up the more and more you do this, and your kicks will get higher, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Last set, pop quiz time. How should our posture be during this exercise? That's right. If you said that your feet should be firmly planted, at least one of them, and you said that your belly button should be pulled into your spine and your chin slightly tucked back, you're absolutely correct. Here we go. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that feels great, doesn't it? Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So we've worked our legs, we've worked our core, we've worked our arms, we stretched out our legs after the workout. Time to stretch out, and we stretch out our shoulders as well. Hands, super important. We don't take care of them enough, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our hands in front of us like this, and we're gonna stretch out our fingers. It's just a 5 count. It looks real simple. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, good. Shake them out, shake them out. We have 2 more rounds of that, okay? It's super important that when we're doing this exercise, we keep our posture correct. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to push out to the very tips of our fingers. The very tip of your finger, you want it to extend, okay? So, here we go. Set number 2. Hands in front, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, good job. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. It's super important that you shake these out, okay? 1 more set. Are we ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, good job. Okay, so now we've done our shoulders, we've done our hands, we've done our legs, we've done our core. We need to focus on our neck a little bit, because if you're seated for long periods of time, or you're looking at your phone, or you're looking at your laptop, or you're looking at the TV, or your iPad, or whatever it is that you're doing, it's important for us to make sure that we're stretching out our neck. Here's what it's going to look like. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to tuck our chin onto our chest, and then we're going to look right back up. Simple. All right? So we're going to do that 5 times, very slowly. Make sure that your belly button is what? That's right, in, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, good, good. We got 2 more rounds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn sideways so that way you guys can see what it looks like. Now remember, my feet are firmly planted because balance is important, safety is important. My belly button is tucked in. I can even put my hands on my belly button just so I can feel it tucked in, okay? That may help. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, good. We got one more round. Okay, so let's kind of shake it out a little bit. Hit pause if you need to. Get a drink of water if you need to. Me personally, I'm good, so I'm going to wait here until you're ready for me and you hit play. Okay, you're back? Awesome. Belly button in, feet firmly planted, and here we go. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Thanks again for coming and working out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you stay safe, stay active, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon or morning whenever you're looking at this video. My name is Alex. Have a great day.